So this is sort of like a new era for you. We're going into single Cheryl, out into the dating world.
Oh, goodness, I thought I was done with that chapter, but
you know what? It can be fun.
Yes.
We can make it fun. Tell me, if you were to describe, like 2022 is the year for what for Cheryl?
For trusting myself, for vulnerability, and for new beginnings.
Beautiful.
I know it was like one word. Was it one word? Oh, okay,
well,
good.
I said year for what? So,
got it. So it could have gone as long as I wanted.
We could keep going.
Yeah.
If you needed
No,
more.
I think if it's more than that, it's overwhelming.
Okay.
So
I love those answers. New Beginnings podcast.
Yes,
Speaking of,
yes.
tell us about the podcast.
My podcast is called Burke in the Game with iHeartRadio, and I am an open book to a fault. I did a podcast with AJ McLean, Pretty Messed Up, a couple of years ago, and I just found so much joy in podcasting, and I love to be able to relate to other women. I don't think there's a lot of podcasts out there for women that talk about freezing their eggs, sex, divorce, dating. I'm 38 years old. It's like I'm not a spring chicken, and I definitely need to figure out my life, especially as a dancer. As a professional dancer on Dancing with the Stars, it's important that I either make this decision, whether it be freezing my eggs or not. But I also suffer from body dysmorphia, so it's like there's a lot of questions that I would love to hear from the listeners about, and it's just it's nice to, I guess, hear back from the listeners. It's very interactive, and every podcast, every show we ask a question at the end, and I take the time to read every single comment, so it really helps me.
You recently made the decision, maybe it wasn't recently, but the last couple of weeks, to kind of get off social media, take a break from that. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I have to actually take the app off my phone sometimes because it's not good for my mental health.
To just say, I'm not going on it. You
Yeah.
need to remove it all
No,
the way.
yeah, because it's addicting, right?
Totally.
So it's like I enjoy the people around me, and I would like to have conversations and not be so, I guess, distraught by one bad comment. Like, it actually affects my mental health, and even during Dancing with the Stars, I have to be off social media because there'll be a million amazing comments, and then that one negative one will ruin my mood for the rest of the day, and life's too short.
Totally. Talk to us about, you've got the podcast going on. Is there any other new things going on in your life?
Well, I just got my house renovated, so that's new.
Okay. What kind of vibe did we go for? Like modern?
We're just taking the old out and in with the new. I've been in that home for 15 years.
Okay.
But I'm also creating a dance program called Body Language.
Beautiful.
And it's about movement and mental health.
Okay.
And that should be coming out hopefully by the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
It was so nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
so
you.
much for
Take
your
care.
time.